Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Dragon Ball.
Yes, we do.
This is OG Dragon Ball episode number 32 that we're checking out today. And you can get early ad-free access and see our full reactions over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We gotta stop the Red Ribbon Army so that we can have a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see Chi-Chi and Goku's wedding.
It's gonna be nice.
Oh,
I don't know if it's gonna happen this episode, but we will see the wedding.
something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Search the sky and see below.
Nice.
It's the only part I know. Do you see it?
I never see it.
I thought maybe since I explained it. Like,
Always
maybe.
try to look for it. I always try to look for it, and I try to see what you're seeing, and I never do. Does anyone mention in the comments that they see it too?
Probably not, no. I mean, not that I've seen. I'm the only person who sees this.
Okay. It's all right.
That is some hair.
Yeah, Ginger Wolverine.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Like with the hair and the abs and the, yeah.
Army ambushed the Ox King. The oversized Ox King struggled against the army's awesome firepower.
Did he struggle?
Brute strength was no match for Colonel Silver's advanced weaponry.
The paintball gun.
Yeah, advanced weaponry of a paintball gun.
Get him!
I thought Toriyama's just like, I'm just gonna have a dog with an Uzi in this shot,
You won't escape me.
Ooh.
just for reasons.
You know it was serious because his eyebrow twitched.
Ooh, twitchy eyebrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that? It's gigantic!
Maybe you should check your Dragon Ball radar.
Goku just asked, "What is that?" He saw it. He was in it.
Yeah, but different angle maybe.
Okay.
You're safe now.
Woo! I sure hope so.
Okay, that's what it was. I'm like, what was that little spark behind them? I guess it was the jet. Ow! Nimbus has got you. Don't worry.
Yes, there's nothing like the glow from a genuine Dragon Ball, is there? But it's unmistakable.
Unmistakable? Then how come he paid all?
Yep, exactly. Just what I was gonna ask.
Hey, what did you say?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing, Emperor Pilaf.
I wonder who they are.
Who are they, Colonel Silver? Probably some reckless millionaires looking for kicks. They don't know what they're getting into. Now less questions and more flying. All soldiers, man your fighter jets immediately.
I feel like this guy spent a lot of time doing like Star Wars make-believe.
Yeah, I can see that.
He watched Star Wars as a kid and he was like, the Empire is the hero.
Almost Capsule Corp technology used for evil.
What was that for?
I'll ask the questions. This is my garden.
Yeah, Chi-Chi.
Who are you people?
I don't like her tone of voice.
And we're not all people.
Ooh.
Gun. It just says gun. Not bam, not pow. Gun.
Bye, gun. That was a kick to the junk.
I don't know. Why does she ever give that helmet away? That helmet is awesome.
Yes, it is. He's got like her own special beam cannon. Just all the bodies.
Where did you take the Ox King?
It's a little tail wiggling.
No.
So he can break through that net.
Just took him long enough.
Let's get out of here.
Tank's gonna appear and like crush you as it appears. Oh, instead of saying boom, it should have said tank.
That would have been
Tank.
awesome. Or jet.
Or jet, yeah, that works.
It's getting foggy. Visibility is poor. It's impossible.
Less complaining, more flying.
They vanished into thin air.
They're above us.
Not here. Well, I guess the hunt is on.
No, the hunt is still on. The predator has become the prey. Oh, come on. That is some terrible shooting. No, not Ginger Logan. It's okay, he'll regenerate. Pilot's dead, though.
Adamantium is indestructible.
Oh yeah, who's got it now?
Who were those guys? Did you know them?
I thought it was you.
They crashed your party.
What party? What are you talking about?
You sure seem to enjoy the wedding feast we prepared for you.
He never put it together that that wasn't Goku? I mean, I guess the cannons did come when the head was getting turned around, so.
Hey! Down here! Headquarters, this is Silver. We have come under fire and lost our fix on the target. Can you pinpoint their location with the Dragon radar?
This is how you know it's Goku.
He was with me. He came right out of an apple.
Keeping her safe.
We were talking about how nice it would be to be married and have a family.
She's turned so red.
Me at the table tonight.
Well, whoever they were, I bet they were after the Dragon Ball.
The Dragon Ball.
You mean like the one you got from my castle?
Yes, there are 7 balls in all. One of them belonged to my grandpa. That's the one I'm looking for.
The 4-star one.
It was really Gohan's?
Let's see what the radar says. It's moved so far away. Thanks, I gotta go. Bye.
Goku,
You gotta marry her.
what about the wedding?
I'll try some of that next time.
He thinks it's a food.
Yes.
Goku, wedding is not a food.
He'll be back. One day.
Man, Goku, get out as fast as you can.
Well, also, Chi-Chi, you're like how old? He'll start a family, but
Yeah.
please give it some years.
At least the Ox King asked that same question. He was just like, you're a little too young to get married.
Yeah.
Whereas before we were doing like child brides in like the 3rd episode.
True.
Like oolong.
Very true.
Multiple child brides.
There's nothing here but a barren desert.
The radar is highly accurate. Your current position is correct. Now you're wasting your time. You can mull over how much sense all this makes to you while you're conducting your search. You had better get started.
I feel like when he said mull over sense, he did use air quotes in his as he was talking.
I thought I was reading it right.
What just happened?
I think he had to avoid a branch. But he
That
did
was
it,
super dramatic.
I was going to say, in the most dramatic fashion imaginable.
He's got hit by like, he would fly through trees with like a ton of branches before.
But this branch was a serious branch.
Okay. It was a branch to end all branches.
Exactly.
I don't think we'll find anything around here. That radar's broken.
Gotta comb the desert.
Ah! Hey, come here!
He found
Quicksand.
quicksand.
No. Remember me.
Something that growing up I thought was going to be a much bigger issue than it turned out to be.
What? Quicksand's not a big issue?
I mean, I haven't encountered any, have you?
No.
Yeah.
But you thought growing up you'd see it all the time.
It was in a lot of things. And it always hurt people. Like, swallowed them. Just in Princess Bride.
That's one thing.
I watched it a lot, okay?
That kid, he's after me again.
Because you've been impersonating him.
Take to get rid of this pest.
The Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Well, according to this, it's supposed to be right here.
This is
Well, if it's not above.
Search party, come in!
Every time he says his name, I just think of Terry Silver from...
Yeah.
Do you think he noticed the camera?
Oh, he's peeing on it.
Of course he is. Awesome. Yes. Oh, man. Okay.
They're going to have quite the view
Goku's-
of Goku's junk
Yep.
when he's done.
Who the heck is that kid?
Also, he's doing an impressively long pee, too.
That's true.
An underground base.
This guy just loves calling out like, whatever he sees.
I see your guns. Now see my rocks.
A boy throwing rocks at the guns at the base.
Pilaf is so mad. Uh-oh.
Silver to base! Silver to base! I found the enemy's headquarters. It is at PX 303 Southwest. Send reinforcements now!
Roger, we'll send in Brown's army. Just sit tight and wait.
Ah, there's no time to wait, you imbecile!
Welcome, young friend.
Give me my grandpa's Dragon Ball.
Sorry, I had a different present in mind.
It's so weird that he has to like pull down the eye as well as the tongue out. I don't know what that's about. I've never seen anyone do that.
I've seen it before, but I don't know what it means, represents.
But have you seen it with just one eye? Like I've seen people do crazy things with their eyes, but it's like both.
No, I have seen like that before.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't remember what, but
Kamehameha.
it was a Princess Bride.
I remember that.
I was about to say, nothing can just take it and like absorb it.
Robot.
Aw. Yeah.
Sorry, Pilaf.
Oh, that is a
Whoa.
scared look.
Yeah.
It's a horror face. Pew 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 pew.
Thank you for doing the sound effect.
Yeah, they got bombs. A lot of them. Gonna be shit.
Are we gonna retreat?
What a stupid question. Of course we are.
Wait!
Get him, Goku.
Oh, these guys, mad face.
Yeah.
Get back here!
Power pull extend.
No sweat.
You can break through it. Okay, there's a lot of barriers.
Well, here it comes.
Hit the gas.
It's a lot of jets and things. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, a little overwhelming. Probably should have just given up Dragon Ball. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, now Goku's really dead.
Ah, they'll never take you away, my precious.
And he flies right by and grabs it.
We're hidden by the smoke. They won't be able to see us.
Thank goodness we're saved.
Of course we are.
They still have the radar. And there's no avoiding them.
Emperor Pilaf has been cornered by the fierce Red Ribbon Army and stripped of his prized possession. But where is Goku? Did he escape the explosion in one piece?
Nope.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
He's dead, and then his buddy Krillin takes up the mantle of Goku, and he becomes the new Goku.
Like the Dread Pirate Roberts?
Exactly. He goes back to Princess Bride, Rule of 3.
Exactly.
Pilaf lost his ship. Would have been a lot easier if he would have given it up and like realized that he was just severely outgunned and outmanned and given up that Dragon Ball. Like, it's just one of 7. Okay, you have to collect the other ones. Get that one up. It's not worth it. Come back to it later.
I mean, he might have at least kept his ship that way.
Exactly.
And then, it would make looking for the other ones easier, which ultimately he needs to find anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of sense in that.
Yeah. Cut your losses and then regroup and come back and figure out a plan to get that one, another date. With Goku after it, the Red Ribbon Army after it, it was just like too much of a hassle for that one Dragon Ball when you need 6 other ones. If you had all 6 and you need that one, okay, I get it. But
I will say, like, the Red Ribbon Army, which I cannot say quickly, apparently, shows up with overwhelming force.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I knew nothing else about them in the last 2 episodes, that will be the one thing that I will have taken away from it, is that they have an abundance of weaponry and people, and they show up in force every time.
Yeah. Love Chi-Chi's helmet.
Yeah.
With the blast that it has, and like before when she had used it, where she was just like chucking it at people. Very cool helmet, and kind of disappointed. One, she didn't like keep it in the family or something like that. She could have given it to like little Gohan, or like,
give it to Gohan's daughter.
Oh yeah, Pan could have. Yeah, Pan should be able to. Yeah, Pan should take it up that mantle.
Yeah, she should totally have that helmet.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's fun to see Chi-Chi like this. Like, she's very sort of in the traditional feminine role, which she maintains throughout. Like, she kind of becomes the stay-at-home mom and takes great pride in like cooking for Goku and kind of nagging him and all the kind of like tropes that we associate with being a wife. But it's fun to see her in her younger years and see that she also, like, that was one side of her, but she also has this incredible ass-kicking side that I'm kind of sorry we don't see that get retained into her later years.
Yeah, and still, like, they're showing that Chi-Chi's strong, like, you, like, hitting him and, like, knocking him out. Like, that was, like, supposed to be, like, an exaggeration, obviously. But still, like, I guess she still kind of hits Goku now. But You know, I think I would have liked them to keep that, like her loving, like not knowing her own strength, or like Goku like catching Goku off guard and then just like knocking him over a bunch of times and hitting him back. So I like that aspect of it. I thought, because even like, you know, Goku's so tough and everything, and he's incredibly strong, and then here he's getting tossed around by Chi-Chi, just but in a loving way.
Yeah, like that's kind of the thing with Goku. I mean, Chi-Chi makes this comment about like, oh, I need to be more, I think she said feminine or girly or something to that effect. But it's like, actually, you don't with Goku. Like, Goku kind of thinks that your strength is cool. And if you're a fighter, he's impressed by you. Like, he's not impressed by girly blushing. Like, that just goes way over his head. He doesn't even clock it. Doesn't register on his radar whatsoever. But you being a fighter, you knocking him into a tree, like that, he actually understands. And it means something to him, and he's impressed by it. So I am kind of like, there's that part of me, it's like, I kind of wish that we get to see the like Chi-Chi the fighter and Goku the fighter, and like what their relationship and marriage could be. Because I feel like that could be one that's, you know, really kind of enviable in like couples goals. Versus sort of like her having to fall into the trope of the wife, and like him just sort of being a doofus, and them almost not exactly like speaking the same language most of the time.
Well, you kind of get that with Krillin and 18.
That's true.
So them being, and her being like stronger than him.
Yeah, because she was never going to fall into the trope of housewife and like the different stereotypes. Like 18 is 18.
Yeah, I mean, but she kind of has, you know. I mean, she like looks after Marin, is that her name? I think
so.
Well, Krillin's daughter that never ages and grows up. She looks after her. That's got to be tough to have a kid that never grows up.
Right, but like, I don't see like 18 nagging Krillin in the same way. Like, I don't know. For me, 18 and Krillin feel more of like a partnership versus Goku and Chi-Chi, which feel like, I don't know, sort of like what I would have thought our grandparents or great grandparents had, where like there were gender stereotyped like responsibilities, and they didn't really cross paths.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
I will say I do love that the Ox King, for how insanely tough he is, and we see how tough he is. I mean, we saw in the last episode. But just how he's sort of like, when it comes to his daughter, he's a puddle. Like, he's so eager to make her happy, to give her this nice feast and a good wedding, and like, I don't know, you definitely see him as like where his soft spot is, and it is 100% Chi-Chi.
For sure. And he just put through that net. I don't know why he didn't do that like right away. I mean, I guess maybe canon is he's been working on it for a while, and like he like loosened it enough, and finally he was able to rip it out. So I guess that's what I'm gonna go with.
Sure.
I mean, I know doesn't make sense, but still, I want to know. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, and thanks so much for watching our reaction for Dragon Ball, which keep in mind.
And our reaction is definitely not definitive.